Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. So in this episode, I'd like to get us working on the Kestrel. See where we got going here and what we're going to take to get her up and running. Oh, yeah. I was doing a little bit of work and I bumped into this on purpose. I was trying to see one of the ships. I bumped up here so I could see if I caused damage to this, if those would weld it. And they don't, so that's good to know, right? Always good to know little things like that. So I've been busy doing a little bit of everything on the side. Been a constant progress about adding more and more lights, right? So, yeah. So without further ado, the dark side of the base is no longer the dark side of the base. Got some lights in on this side. And a little over rotation. As I was saying, I wanted to smooth out the ceiling, so I got that done, and I also widened it out a bit. So, I've been busy with the Reaper. Carved a little hole up here at the top. Rock isn't as deep as I thought it was, so small hole there. We'll patch that up somehow, some way, somehow. But yeah, so a little bit more spacious in here. Definitely brighter. And then we got this nice little parking area over here. I think I'll actually turn this into like a makeshift hangar area. So we'll put like a little docking garages. We'll be able to pull our ships in and dock them up. So something like this. But yeah, I've been doing this. Worked pretty long on this morning. A good couple hours. It's slow and tedious work to do this and try to keep the walls fairly smooth, not too pitted. So I think it turned out pretty good overall. Try to keep the outside shape intact. I didn't want to get too close to this wall here, but I also got rid of that other asteroid. So the one that was right here, it's gone now. Got it all harvested up and already dropped off into the chandelier, and it's being processed as we speak. So this one here will be next, I think, because it's like right in front of our base. I think that one's the next one I'll need to go. So alright, without further ado, let's go check out the Kestrel and find out where she's at. Base is definitely coming along. Got a lot of plate to get welded up in here to start that museum floor thing. That's gonna take some getting used to flying through there and hearing those click on. So, alright. Flying out. Okay, so we got a little bit of damage there. I'm gonna compare left side to right side, see how it's shaped. Okay, so it's just straight blocks. Nothing fancy. What I'll do is do this color, and then we'll come back. Actually, oh no, I think we can do it the right colors. Let's see. That way I don't mess up the paint job. But it doesn't look like I did anything complicated here, so I did miss on that click though. There we go. So I think I have enough steel plates inside the Scorpion here to go ahead and fix that. I thought the damage was way worse than that. So let's go check inside and see what that looks like. Yeah, I thought the damage was worse than that. Okay. Right, so... autosave. How I loathe thee. Okay. So... Dunk. Alright, let's get these welded up. Hopefully you have enough plate in here to get this finished. Sweet, we did. Alright, cool. Well, let's take any extras we have and start welding up this deck. kind of thinking I don't want it to be as long as that. But then again, we don't want the Kestrel to burn down everything else as she leaves. So we're just going to go with it. So get a better view here. Oh, heavy plate. Nice. Alright, so what we'll probably do is we'll probably throw some yellow. Alright, that's all I got played for. That's enough welding on that part at least. So I'll probably run some yellow, how we have here, along this outside edge, out and around, and then back. Just to be keeping with the theme here. Yeah, we're out of plate. Okay. So what we do need to do is we need to get this guy, yeah, away from there. Because we want to come up here and take a look at this real quick. And see about, I think we want to wall in this whole part right here. Let's see how much. I have 126. Okay. So we're going to do something like this. We're going to wall this in so it'll look more appropriate, I think, for a station. I don't think a station like this would be this exposed. I think it's going to be, there's going to be a point where, well, at least a lot of the space engineers community is hoping that there's going to be like pressurized systems where oxygen and stuff is going to come into play. I'm not going to be able to pressurize this area. There's no question about that's not going to happen. But what I could do is have small rooms off of something like this that could be pressurized. So that's my ideals behind that, is that I could have a room coming out like this, you know, kind of like a bubble shaped. So the ships come in, you could sit inside there and look down and see them coming in and out. So let's finish this bottom row. Maybe. Okay, we'll just go with that for now. But yeah, we'll finish this whole wall, and we'll get that welded up and into place. So let's see, where we're gonna focus our attention to next. So we got the Kestrel fixed. We got lighting on this side. Let's put this here. Yeah, that needs to go away. There it is. Oh, wait. Wow. Okay, that just popped back into being. And there we go. So now we'll fix that up with this. I need some steel plate for this, which we will not have enough of. But now we can weld that up when we get more onto the Scorpion. We'll bring him over and get that fixed up. So then I'm going to need to, what do we got here? Oh, it's going to be one of those, isn't it? Oh, did I get it? Yeah, alright. So we put a plate in there, cool. So, I'm going to need to put something across here. So what I probably envision is going up, out, and up the rest of the way, and then tying in with this here. So this wall will come down. I'll probably have to shave some of this somewhere. Probably, I think this wall here would be fine, but this part here is not going to work. So, yeah, I got a little bit of work ahead of us on that. So that's where that's going to go. So that way we can get this to be not exposed like this. Then it'll give me the opportunity to start playing around more with the gravity as well. I think this is a proper place to put these. I mean, they line up well. They're out of the way. They're in a nice little safe corner of the station. I think I'll put another tier in and bring it over to probably about here. Kind of where that ends, where this little shelf ends. So we can park 2 rows of ships in here. Probably about, I don't know, about this high. And then put little conveyor systems. Maybe I'll find a way to get a tube across the station to the other side. So we can kind of like do refits, resupplies on some of these ships. So they'll have their own little mini hangars, their own little bays. And this is on backwards. Fantastic. So Reaper Mark 1. Right there. The little guy he is. Is that a Reaper Mark 1 or is that... No, this is a salvage ship, isn't it? Yeah, it's a salvage ship. So I got 2 new mods installed. The first one was from Sean, the guy who recommended these lights here. Putting them down on the funnel for the chandelier where the barge is currently parked at. So we'll go head up there and we'll take a look. His recommendation, because I've been wanting that laser to point down at the deck of the ship as you come in. He said he found this on the Steam Workshop, so I went and checked it out. And it looks pretty cool. It needs some tweaking on how I'm going to use it, but basically what it does is it puts a row of dots up into the air so you can see where your vessel is in comparison to where the lights are. So I'm going to use this one because I kind of like this one best. So we take this and you put it down, and you see a little dot to their left. Let's go to third person. So see, you get these little row of dots. So obviously, as far as those dots go out, that's how far they'll go up into the air. So they'll actually protrude all the way through the Kestrel. So, or that's not the Kestrel, that's the barge. Wow, way to get the two confused there. So this one here, they're a little bit more compact, same number of dots. So it's something like this, and then like that. So put this here, like so. So obviously I'd want to put this like much further down inside the, probably like right, maybe here. Let's see, do I have enough to complete it? Looks like I do. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So the dots protrude up through because there's no collision mesh. They're total no clip. But if we went inside the barge, let's go back to first person with an autosave. Oh, what? I wasn't even traveling that fast. Okay, stubbed my toe, I guess. So yeah, see how they come up inside the ship. That's gonna be okay, I think. That's close to what I was looking for anyway. So position those in the corners where I want them, but just further down in, so we can get an idea of where we are. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you can start using these a little bit more, and then if you give it power, these turn green. So I think it's using the reactor's red light, green light. So notice this isn't red. So you can come over here, give it a little bit of uranium. It turns on, sounds just like a reactor, and then they turn green. So what if I turn it off if they turn red again? Oh, that's cool. So we could use a sensor to turn all of them on and off when you hit a certain range. So they'd stay red, and then when you get to a certain range, they would turn green to let you know that you're in position, you can stop, kind of thing. Okay, it's something I'll look into and see how it can impact what we're doing. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool mod. Not quite what I was going for, but it does the same thing that we're looking for. So, and the other mod I got was from, I think it was from the same mod author. I'm not quite sure, but it's a series of thrusters. I have yet to actually even look at it. So let's see here. No. It's kind of flipping through here. Let's go back to all blocks. Maybe he doesn't have it in a category. But it's a new series of thrusters. Oh, and this guy here updated. This is the same guy as well. He updated and did add more of the cargo container ships style things. They all small ship, right? Yeah, they're all still small ship. So we'll have to look at these more later too, because these are going to really change some of the cooler things about. Some of these guys update their mods, and it's like, oh man, there's all kinds of new toys in here. Let's see here. Let's find those thrusters. Looking for something that's one of these things is not like the other. Something doesn't belong. That's not it. Oh, here we go. These are them. They're a modular thruster. So they're small ship and large ship. So let's go ahead and look at the Castrel, because these up-down thrust, I'm just not sure that this is going to be enough. So let's take a look at what we got here. So let's go with, oh, that doesn't work. Okay. So let's go back to number 3. Steel plates are needed, huh? Let's get a bird's eye view. Okay. Oh, guess can't get that much of a bird's eye view. Oh, that's why. Okay. So basically, what it is it's a modular system, kind of like, for lack of a better term, the system like blaster doors, to where you have all the pieces you need to make up different shapes. On his mod page, he's got some really awesome shots of some really custom one-off ship designs based upon the fact that these thrusters can take all kinds of different shapes instead of just the default squares and rounds that we're getting. It's like this. So I'll need to test out to see how powerful they are, how much power requirements they have. Let's take a look. Construction component wise, they seem heavy. So would hope that they're a little bit less than thruster components, so 600 for the one up here, and this is 960. Large is 100, 100, 150. 100, 150, and steel plates was 150, 150. Construction components are the same. Wrong button. And large steel tubes is 40 and 50. So he upped large steel tubes by 10 and cut large thruster components by a lot. So, yeah. Like I said, we'll play with them and we'll get it figured out. And let's see what they look like in comparison on a small ship per size. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so these things put out a lot of thrust. These might change a few of our ships. Just a little bit here. Oh, we're running low on power. Let's grab some juice real quick, and then maybe we'll upgrade the back of the Scorpion here. Get a little bit of power. Alright. Let's take these three out. Okay, so like that, and like that. Look pretty cool. We got the whole like vectored thrust looking fins on the back. So we need a few more thruster components. That should do. That's cool. They got that little pulse of energy. They're kind of like a gas range on a really low tick. So let's see here. Oh, they sound awesome too. And power drain is really high, but I'm okay with that because they're producing a lot of power. I think we're going to update our Kestrel shuttles to use these because these are, well, they're pretty badass. They look phenomenal. They sound phenomenal. I really like that sound they produce. Oh, that's so cool. They don't belong on the ship, though. We're going to go back to the maneuvering thrusters because... Oh, and they wind down, too. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, we're going to go back to maneuvering thrusters. The Scorpion does not need to be fast by any means. It's more of a stable, slow-moving turtle kind of a platform. But these can be a lot of fun on something like the Kestrel shuttles. Yeah, these are pretty awesome. I'm really glad I came across these. Oh, crap. Yeah, that just happened. I was about to say it too. Coming in hot. I was like, That's what I get for screwing around. That sucked. Yeah, that sucked. Man. Havoc. When are you gonna learn, man? This is why we can't have nice things. Damn, just trashed that ship. Clean up on aisle 3. Oh no. You know. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you why'd I pick that ship to do that with? I know better. I could have picked any one of the ships to have played around with that on. Like the turtle or... Oh man, did I trash this good. So, do we fix it or blueprint it? We did blueprint this thing, right? I could have sworn we had blueprinted the Scorpion. Why would I not have blueprinted the Scorpion? Oh, man. I feel like such a dunce right now. Honestly, the only reason I would have derped around so much in this ship was literally because I was like, oh, we got a blueprint, right? Yeah, that's like a metric butt ton of large steel tubes right there. That welder's gonna get away. And it's got inventory in it as well. It looks like I'm going to be reinventing the Scorpion. I'll get that inventory out of that welder before it gets too far. There's a gyro just randomly floating along. So we're gonna end up reestablishing what was the Scorpion as it'll get a Mark II now. Yeah. That's what I get. I know better. Should have used this guy for that. I like this guy being fast. So we'll be oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why did I do that? Why, oh why? Alright, so we're gonna get to like I said, we're gonna revamp the Scorpion now. Wow, how many are there? 239. That's going to take a couple times. 3 more, to be precise. Well, that doesn't help. So yeah, that's rather frustrating that I did this. But yeah, okay. How many more we got? 37? Okay. Let's get this mess cleaned up. And then, well, clean up the other mess. That gives me something to do next episode, right? Yeah. So what'd you do today, kids? I watched Havoc wreck his favorite ship. Really? Yeah. It went boom. Let's see. Oh, there's our autosave. Alright, so it looks like I got all the parts up off the ceiling / floor. Let's see here. How much of it came down here? There's some scrap metal. Okay, so that appears to be it. The rest of it is either non-existent or still here? Do we have a single landing gear left? None. Alright, so that's out of the question. Oh, there's some uranium right there. Let's grab that. Okay, so can we get stuff out of here? We can. So let's bring the turtle down here. Dock him a little bit closer so we can get all the rest of the stuff out. Well, that's super frustrating. Okay. Well, let's see. Is there anything on this grinder? No. Well, I was thinking about getting rid of the grinders and stuff anyway, because we want to make a actual proper replacement for the maelstrom. So, well, that's one way of getting me to remove the grinders. I removed them with velocity. That's what that's about. So, let's see here. That one's full. Let's go with cargo. Okay, so... well, this brings excitement to the day. Well, I'm sure you guys don't need to see me be moving stuff around aimlessly for the next couple hours as I clean up all this mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and wrap up here as Havoc is, like I said, cleaning up this mess. Next episode, we will be looking at rebuilding the Scorpion. Let's see how much we got left. Uranium, so just reactors. Not a lot left. Luckily, there wasn't a lot on board for as far as supplies, because that could have been worse as far as that goes. Could have been full of supplies and just waiting to go out and fix something crucial, but in this case it was nearly empty and just the losses mainly felt by the ship being destroyed because Havoc was a derp. Alright, so that's it for now. This is Havoc, and as always, have fun and keep gaming.